In this video, we are going to further explain layers to understand how it works. Now I have an image here, more like a badge, okay, and a ribbon here. Now, if you look at the layers panel, we have a list of layers that are representing one or more of what you see on screen. Now I'm just going to toggle the eye right here, which means when you toggle this, you make it visible or invincible. Now when it's on like this, or when the eye is looking, okay, let me just say when it's looking at you, that means the layer is visible. But when it's not looking at you, that means the layer is not visible. Now, not visible doesn't mean it has been deleted. No, it's still there, but just that is not visible until you click there to make it visible. Okay, so here I have a list of layers, and if you look at the screen, you'll see that the layer was arranged in a particular order, okay, with the ones at the top being the ones at the foremost of our document here. Now if I decide to move the right up to the front of the ribbon, you discover that the right up becomes at the top, and right on where we are working, it comes to the front side of the screen. Okay, so now if I move it behind or downwards of the ribbon here, then it goes back. So that's to say that any layer that stays on top or that has a top position on our document, that particular layer appears in front of all other layers. Okay, now here we have a group of layers representing one or more things here in our working document, and if I just toggle that eye, you see the things it represents. Now if I move it to the up of the screen, you discover that it covers the write-up, because right now it's on top of the write-up, okay, the round text write-up. So layers are arranged in such a manner that the ones that should be in front will be on top, and the ones going behind or acting as backgrounds will go down of the layer. Okay, now you see the green here is the background. We used it as a background, and that is why we left it to be underneath. You can see everything is on top of the green. So here, that is how the layer works. And you can also decide to rename a layer, like I want to change this green from path to background. Now the way to rename it, I'll click, and then I'll click double times on the name, or double click on the name rather. Now when you double click on the name, it gives you an opportunity to rename your layer. Now I'm changing this to background, and then you hit your enter key to execute that. Now you can do that for any layer at all. Now you double click on the name, not on the icon. When you double click on the icon, you'll see something else. Always try to double click on the name, and then it gives you a permission to rename that particular layer. Okay, now in our next video, we'll be looking at how to still treat more functionalities of the layer, what some other things that the layer can do. I believe you're going to enjoy that as well. I'll see you there.